year, but as we all know, the new year really starts on the springtime. I think it's during the spring equinox. That's when it starts. But until then, happy new beginning to everybody. I definitely wanted to just come on here to talk about reflections that I've had on the year prior. I understand that it was kind of a crazy year when it comes to the different, what would you say, like different ways of living and going about with life. But I do feel like there was a lot to learn. There was a lot to, digest when it comes to just being, at home on lockdown, or, having this crazy C19 going around. But I feel like personally that year was like a really good year for me. I introduced a new member to my family. He's doing great. He's about 2 months now. He's actually 2.5 months. He's almost 12 pounds, and he's getting big from just breast milk alone. So that was pretty surprising. We were able to expand our family business, which is the Swole Vegan products. We sell sea moss, we sell herbal tonics like your gut cleanse. We sell the what else do we sell? We sell Baby Don't Run, which is like a men's libido mix, which is really good. Also, hey Me Naturals, how you doing? Happy fake New Year. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, and we also sell like other products like sea moss and the different herbs like lemon balm. He was making like this really good hormonal balance for one of his friends because surprisingly she hasn't received her menstrual cycle in about 3 years, which is crazy. I don't think that's even normal. I would have to do more research. I don't know if that's normal. Let me see here. Oh yeah. thank you so much. I try. Mr. Swole Vegan, he don't play when it comes to that healthy food. He do not play. So he want me to be in tip-top shape so I can feed myself better, and then I can feed our son and my daughter as well. So yeah, he's been making a lot of black bean burgers and Cajun burgers as well. So it's just like a lot of things he's been doing to help sustain us, and I'm so thankful and appreciative of just where we are at this point right now. There's nothing to be worried about. I feel like this year, we're gonna prosper. We all are gonna prosper 7 times fold. So that's something to be very grateful for and exciting. But also when it comes to this new chapter in our lives, there's going to be obstacles. Of course, there's going to be I don't know. I just see the people really waking up and feeling like they have a right to just be alive, feel alive as well. You feel me? We are not here to be enslaved to a society that doesn't want us. So I feel like more and more people are going to wake up and they're going to realize this is not life. Walking around with a facial diaper on every day is not life. You know what I'm saying? We have to really realize that we're in a very, I want to say we're in the quickening. It's everything's going so fast. You feel me? So it's so good to know that that there are like-minded people out there that are going to be able to realize and come together as well. I was actually side note, I just joined Clubhouse yesterday, and I was listening to some interesting things when it comes to the vaccines. I was on this vaccine vegans are not going to get vaccinated page or whatever, and it was some really interesting stuff. There was a few holistic doctors on there, and there was people asking questions about what they wanted to do, how they wanted to help sustain themselves without having to go to the hospital, because we don't know what they're doing to the hospital when they have those patients there, you know, putting them on ventilators and not like helping them. That's not, you know what I'm saying, this crazy. And like they talk about like the cases, but not like the actual like people dying, which is like they're just trying to like emote fear from you. So there's nothing to fear. Everything that we need is inside of us, you know what I'm saying? And we are surrounded by the, oh, 1 second. Yeah, they have turned into a scary place, and you know that's something I don't want to go there. Or like for example, you know, I've been taking my son, and you know they want to give him the what you call it, and I'm like, nah, we not ready yet. And they're like, oh well, you're gonna have to find somewhere else to go because we're not going to have him come here anymore. So it's like, well, damn, you don't even give me a choice. you want to stick him up. You don't even give me a choice to say like, well, no, I want to decline. Like I don't trust something that is not liable for anything that happens to you. You feel me? They're not liable for that. So if your child gets sick or starts getting ticks, or you know, like the ticks, like whatever, not to be like insensitive of the people that have been affected of that, but you know they're not liable. Like they're not liable for any of that. So you're like taking a gamble. And I listened to Dr. Layla Africa a month ago when it talks about like child health and you know, just holistic help for your child. And he was saying that like it's absolutely ridiculous to inject a virus into yourself when your body has everything that it needs to sustain, everything that you need to enhance it. So what he was saying is that what you need to do is eat the right foods, so then it activates everything, all the minerals that it needs. If you're low in vitamin D or vitamin C, you got to make sure that you're eating your oranges, your pineapples, you know, those things. Making sure that you're drinking your ginger tea. I made this really good ginger tea yesterday. It had Honeycrisp apples, it had pineapple, sea moss, some cinnamon, and it also had some coconut sugar, which is really good. It was like super good, and like I enjoyed that. And like you could like taste the pow in the ginger, because it like opens up your respiratory and your lungs and everything. So that's good. You're supposed to drink, you know, you're supposed to have a cup of that at least 3 times a week. Staying away from like mucus causing foods like dairy, it will help you a lot. So like I feel like also during this time, like so many people have woken up to their health, and I'm so proud of that. Like I was able to send some people like sea moss that they, you know, they normally wouldn't have like taken it, but now that everybody's talking about it, they take it and they make sure that they hit me up like, hey, I'm running out. So it's like so good to see our people taking care of themselves and taking the initiative. You know, it's really important. And I hope that with this year, I feel like more people are going to wake up and like they're going to realize that, like Ralph Smart says, I don't know if you guys watch his YouTube channel, but he'd be like, we not having it. We ain't having it. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. So I'm so happy to see that we are just turning a new leaf, from like our education system to the way we deal with businesses. There's so many small businesses coming out left and right. Like I can give you recommendations of small businesses, black owned businesses that I like. You know, if you want your hygiene, you know, your teeth, your hair care, skin care, you hit up Me Naturals. She has like really good teeth paste. It's so good. I just love my teeth right now. Also, like if you want to get into, you know, just sensual self-care, there is a really dope sister out there called Jambalaya Moon, aka La Madame Sarina. She makes like holistic products when it comes to like your skincare. You see my skin is like super nice, and you know I don't have any issues with that or moisture, got to make sure that you drink your water. Get your 64 to 96 ounces a day to get that hair nice and long and your skin glowing. Can you believe, like, last year I cut 7 inches of my hair last year? It was like all the way down to my tail, and now they're like almost back. It's almost back to that same place, so it's good to like know that you can take care of yourself. Another, who else, like, if you want jewelry, like handmade jewelry, like out of wood, this is really cool. Sister, she makes like jewelry out of like fallen tree limbs, and she has like her own workshop at home and everything. Is so cool. But hers is Twigged Out 25. That's a really good store to go to. Also, if you're into crystals, I had my crystal wrapped. This is a clear quartz. This is a black kyanite, and this one is a blue kyanite with my birth sigil. That's Aries, for courageous. There it is. But anyway, I got this from this store called Enchanted Jewels, also known as EJ Beads. She wrapped my jewelry for me, and like she has like a lot of cool stuff in her catalog, which is nice. I'm gonna just go down, like I'm gonna go over like what this means real quick. So like, this is a clear quartz, which just amplifies any type of energy that's around you. This is the black kyanite. I love this one. This has helped me so much when it comes to just releasing any type of negative energy. I remember last year I was having a really, really rough time, so this really helped me to rebalance my chakras. What's your chakras? That's like your energy centers. So it really helped me with that. And then this one is my son's birthstone. It's actually, he's a Libra, so it's blue kyanite, but it helps with also with your communication, as well as just eliminating any type of other negative energy that wants to come around you. And then this one I actually made myself. This one is like an unk with this is hematite that like repels negative energy. This is malachite, which brings in prosperity. This is black tourmaline, which is also a protective stone. And also this is tiger's eye that protects you as well. So I went to the beach on Thursday and I cleansed like all of my crystals that I had, which was really nice. It was a lot of people there too. I was like, C19 where? Because there was so many people there. Like, I was like, that's crazy. And then let's talk about how the this whole thing is like, I see like so many masks being abandoned in like the environment, like the gloves and then the used masks is like on the floor and stuff. I mean, not on the floor, on the ground. Like, I feel like that's really insensitive for people to just throw stuff away like trash and stuff in the place where we need this environment to thrive. And then also let's talk about the chemtrails that I see in the sky too. I've seen a lot of like, I don't know if you've noticed, if you looked in the sky, like you'll see like a lot of like clouds and stuff around the sun. And I believe that they're making that, yes, definitely a mass pandemic. Had to read that out loud to understand. But yeah, I just like that too, because like it's so many people that like just are so negligent, and like you could tell like those people is dirty. They dirty. They don't take care. They don't wash their hands. You know what I'm saying? They don't clean with that good old. Well, there's actually things you could clean with that's not like a lot of chemicals in it. I have to do more research on that, but my boyfriend was telling me like I should switch out certain products with like cleaning it with like baking soda or like apple cider and vinegar, so it's not so rough on your senses. But I don't know, it's like if it don't smell like a pool, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like that chlorine, but that's bad for you. But yeah, like I noticed last week, I want to say, I think it was around like the Christmas time, I was just walking and I looked up in the sky and I'm like, yo, where's all of these like trails coming from? Like, I was like, why is it like this? Like, I don't know. Can I flip the... See, like, that's like weird. That's really weird. I mean, it could be just a cloudy day, but I noticed like there was like an airplane going up and you see like all of the debris and stuff in the sky, so it's like covering the sun, which is crazy. Yes, nasty people litter, and yeah, that's gross. But anyway, how is you guys' new year going? Do you have any do you have any perspective, what I want to say, projects or anything that you're working on? I was looking through some old notebooks and I got inspired. I was like, damn, I like to write in my notebook. I like to keep a journal, and when I journal, sometimes I like to draw different pictures. Like this one, I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me see here. This one that I wrote, I am in good health. I'm like, yo, this could be like a super dope painting. So I have a canvas that I can use for it. And then another one I like is this one. This one's my money sigil. No lie, I drew that money sigil yesterday, I think. No, it was on the 28th. And on the 29th, I got like 3-4 different orders from people that wanted like sea moss and stuff. And I was like, okay, money sigil, I like that. But yeah, I definitely want to make more art, more paintings, more art. Any perspectives, things that you guys want to do? Oh yes, exactly. They do heavily pollute the sky around. Yeah, I thought that was so crazy. And then they wondering why people is getting sick all the time. Like, but you know. And then another thing too, I want to stress is that I'm leaving bots behind. What does it mean to be a bot? A person that is just programmed into this illusion or reality that is not sustainable for us. I mean, we gotta let them go. I'm not gonna like argue with the person tooth and nail about something that they should already know or they should already realize. We have to come to understand that as we elevate into a new dimension, or just not a new wave of thinking, a new wave of being or existing, there's gonna be a lot of people being left behind. So when you like, you can't save everybody, you know what I'm saying? And the one thing that I have learned when it comes to just living like more so of a holistic life or a holistic journey is that you can tell people until you're blue in the face, but they're not going to respond to you. The way that they're going to reach out to you or to, you know, really engage is when they see you glowing, they see you shining. They like, yo, I see your skin looks really nice. You know, you've been using that sea moss. Like, tell me more about it. Or they be like, yeah, I saw you trying to make some ribs out of jackfruit. Tell me more about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get really excited about, or not excited, but like they want to know what you're doing. They're watching you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they like to push buttons or whatever, but I'm not going to be like telling people what to do with their lives. You know what I'm saying? I can only live for myself, just like you can only live for yourself. So it's not up to me to inform everybody of what's going on, or, oh my God, this is this is that. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna label you as crazy, or they already think you crazy anyway. But the crazy part is that they don't understand that they are trapped in an illusion, and you know, their eyes are not open. You know what I'm saying? But that's not up to you. That's not up to me to go back and forth with you, because I'm gonna live my life. You feel me? I don't care if I'm labeled anymore. I don't care. Like, I don't have to prove anything to anyone right now, because it's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. And I also have a affirmation to tell you. I'm not finished with this one yet, but this one says 2021. There are many roads to riches. Okay, so we're gonna have many roads to riches in 2021. You know what I'm saying? I wish you peace, prosperity. I wish you abundance. I wish you different adventures. Like, don't worry about what's going on around you. You have to worry about the world that's inside of you. You know, everything is inside of you. Everything that you need is in you. You feel me? So there's nothing to be afraid of, because fear is false evidence appearing real. You feel me? So I also wanted to share with you something. It was a crazy vision, because I do have visions at times, but it was a crazy vision I had, and this was last year, right? 2019. I had a vision of people like running against the system, you know, like battling back and forth, like it was like a civil war or something like that. And it was just like, it was like people like getting up in arms, like fighting, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we are going to be in a fight. I feel like this is not the end. This is only the beginning. You feel me? Your problems didn't go away after 2020. I just want to let you know that. So you better be prepared, be ready. Also, just understand that this is only temporary. You know what I'm saying? But what you build, and what you build as a legacy for your family and for your generations to come, is going to live on forever. So yeah, let me get off of here, because I kind of went off on a rant. But I hope everybody is well. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you are able to get fresh air wherever you at. I know it's probably pretty cold up north, or you know, I'm not sure how out west is doing, but I know I'm in South Florida right now trying to soak up the sun. I'm behind my favorite tree. Her name is Oakland. I'm here. Hey. But yeah, I'm about to get off of here. You guys take care. Peace out.